fans, is the Skull Clown.
To fans, this is the Skull Clown here to talk about should Don Mancini make more Chucky films. Now this is a shout out to Nightmare Crypt. He's the reason why I even make this video, because he talked about why Don Mancini should not be removed of the Child's Play series. So this is just my thoughts, my opinions on thinking of maybe if Don Mancini, what if Don Mancini left or anything like that. What's my opinion on it anyways? I know it's not true or anything like that, or it's just anything like that. It's just opinion based right now. So, I mean, it's not true or anything like that. But, okay. Let's go back to Child's Play. The first Child's Play was great. Child's Play 2. Awesome. Best sequel ever. Child's Play 3. Not bad. Child's Play 4, which is Bride of Chucky. Some people are mixed. Some people are like, what the fuck? Other people love it as hell. And I do too. I love it. Seed of Chucky. Moving on. Curse of Chucky. Welcome back. Literally, welcome back, and I'm glad. Cult of Chucky. I had fun, but what the fuck? No, seriously, I had big problems with Cult of Chucky. I was going to do like a review of it, but I did review it before, and to be honest, I don't think I have to say anything else. I think that video explains itself of how I feel about that movie. Even though obviously I screamed the hell out of saying, hey, I can't find no video editors. But anyways, that doesn't matter. What matters is, do I think it's a good idea of Don Mancini leaving the franchise? No, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's a terrible idea. I think it's a stupid idea, because we know what's going to happen to Chucky. He's going to end up like Michael Myers, or he's going to end up like Freddy or Jason. I'm dead serious. I am dead fucking serious. If he's going to end up, Leatherface. He's probably going to end up like Leatherface. Oh God, no, I hope not. Oh hell no. Right now, Chucky is the only person that's never been remade. You could say hey, Cult of Chucky technically kind of rebooted the series, but at the same time was a sequel. Yes, and I love that. I wish the other horror movies did that, but they didn't. Fucking idiots. That's just me. I love this franchise. I do. It has its ups and downs, yes, but overall, this franchise is good. It is not terrible. You grab Child's Play 1, 2, 3, throw away Seed of Chucky, and if you want, throw away Cult of Chucky if you want to, and it depends. It depends who you are at the end of the day. But in my opinion, you have Child's Play 1, Child's Play 2, Child's Play 3, Curse of Chucky, and Bride of Chucky. Pretty much good to decent. And you have like 2 that are probably like bad or like, what's going on here? You know? And that's not terrible. That's not half bad if you really think about it as a trilogy. In my opinion, that's how I see the Child's Play franchise like that. I've always saw the Child's Play franchise like, hey, yes, there's a few mess-ups, but overall, there's 3 good movies that 3 or 4 movies that you could watch instead of like 2 of them that you'd be like, I can stay away for those 2. In my opinion, Don Mancini should not be removed off of this series. If this does happen, that is ridiculous. That it should not even be thought of, to be honest. I've said before, and I've said it again, I think I've said this in old YouTube videos of me talking about Chucky. It's ridiculous. If Don Mancini leaves the franchise, it would not be the same again. And to me, once Don Mancini leaves as Chucky, or he wants to end Chucky, he's not going to give the rights to nobody else. Universal, even if Universal wants to do a remake, they will have to get the rights to MGM, and MGM does not want to give their rights up because they don't want to associate anything with horror movies right now. Nothing. So it would be impossible to do any of that. That's one of the reasons why Curse of Chucky was even made. If Curse of Chucky was not made, we would have had a remake, people. We would have had a remake. But it didn't happen. It didn't happen. I was hyped for a remake. I was like, alright, a remake, you know? But at the same time, I thought of what the trilogy could have more to offer. And it did. It still has more to offer. Jesus Christ. Multiple Chuckies? Are you kidding me? Since Child's Play 2, I've been wanting that. And it's happened. Too little too late, but it's happened. I feel like it should have happened when Bride of Chucky happened. It's just me. That's just me. If I was Chucky, I would have told Tiffany, let's go back to the fucking warehouse. And that's it. That's all I have. And and I've said time and time again how I end the whole freaking trilogy too. Have Chucky walk off out of the sunset. And most people will be like, the next trilogy is probably going to be like, have Chucky with other Chuckies and Chuckies and Chuckies. It was showing Chuckies everywhere all around the world. That is cool. That's how you will end a franchise right there too. Make it like, you know, zombie like, all Chucky, you know. Chucky Apocalypse. So that's awesome. But I feel like that won't happen if Don Mancini leaves. And if he leaves, this franchise will be even... People will complain about more of this franchise than all the years of Don Mancini left. This is the creator, guys. The guy that made Chucky. Yes, he had other people helping him. But that's what happens when you want to be... Right, if you want to make a movie. You know, if you're small and no one doesn't know your name or anything like that, you have to give your character away for other people to make your character come to life. And the way Don Mancini did describe Chucky in his script could be anything. Chucky could have looked anything. From the concept arts that you see from the documentary of Child's Play 1, Chucky could have been anything. And what the character that we got is iconic. It really fucking is. And if you change like say if Don Mancini left, right? And a newcomer wants to make Chucky, they probably would change Chucky like that. They probably won't even give a fuck of how he looked like. They'll probably be like, what are you talking about? All we need is, you know, Brad Dourif and a doll that has red hair and that's it. And it's like, no! That's misinterpreting what Chucky really is. He's not just a doll that has the voice of a serial killer and has hair. Red hair. It's not that like... It's not like that, really. It's more complicated than that. It really is. It's not that simple. And having Don Mancini leaving the franchise is like... It would change a lot. It would change a lot. Now, I'm not saying that, it would change so much that Chucky will look different. It's possible. Oh my god, is it fucking possible? It is. I have seen iconic images and then turn into shit when it's remastered. Or turn it into bastardized, dog-turning shit when it's remade or rebooted. It's bullcrap. I've already said this before, a long time ago too. The only way Don Mancini can destroy his franchise is him. And most people will be like, he already did that. Well, you know what? Okay then. He did it. It's his franchise. It's his baby. He could do what the fuck he wants with it. He can. But you know what? He has done really great of what he's trying to do. I didn't like Cult of Chucky all that much, but I saw something great, something awesome in this movie that was trying to get out. But at the same time, it never got out. It never got out. To me, Cult of Chucky never actually got out of the starting gate. To the whole movie, I thought this was literally... A lot of people do agree with this. A lot of people said that this was a stepping stone to the next Chucky movie. And you know what? It kind of felt that way. It kind of felt that way. That's why it left a little sour taste in my mouth. And that's why some people do wish this franchise should have ended. Probably after Curse of Chucky, or a long time ago after Child's Play 2. I don't know. What do you guys think? You think Don Mancini should be out of the franchise? It's ridiculous if anyone thinks that Don Mancini should be out of the franchise. It's ridiculous that John Carpenter was even part of the Halloween franchise, but I understand not believing in, like, oh, I don't do sequels, understandable. But there's it's kind of hypocritical because other times he wants to do sequels to other of his movies, which will not make sense for you to do so. That's just me. That is just me. Again, tell me what you guys think. You think Don Mancini should be removed? Should he stay? I think Don Mancini should stay for the greater good. For the greater good. For the greater good of the Child's Play franchise, and even if people don't like it, at least some people like Cult of Chucky and Curse of Chucky. I still like Curse of Chucky. I like the whole franchise in general. Yes, I can watch Cult of Chucky today and be like, alright, there's some stuff that I like, some stuff that I don't like. But majority, it is a stepping stone for the next Chucky movie. And that movie is coming out probably in 2020. And I'm glad Chucky is still going on instead of, instead of the other guys. Literally, Chucky's been surviving since, Chucky survived a lot. He's never been remade or rebooted. Thank God. Yes, I do one day want him to be remade, but with the same people. Not with Michael Bay-ass people. I'm dead freaking serious. If that ever happens, because that would happen. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. I would have Don Mancini kill his baby before anyone else can be like, oh, hell no, I don't want to pick this shit up. It would fucking destroy my career. I am dead serious! Dead freaking serious! And that's how I really feel. So, Don Mancini should not leave. Thank you guys for watching. And if you think he should, comment down below. Don't fight me for it because, God, if you fight me by just saying, oh no, this and that, that's fine. But if you're like, oh, fuck you, then you will get the boot. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share this video.
This is the Skull Clown signing off. Have a nice day.
Noted that all the original people that created Chucky and made the franchise is still making it. So that's also rare. Just saying. And that's something you really don't see every day. Why will you break that?